A new state law will help many students across South Carolina access free meals at school. The change comes just in time for the new school year.
Our State House reporter Mary Green has the details.
This rule has been in place across South Carolina for the last few years as a temporary law in the state budget known as a proviso, but now it's a permanent part of state law.
The more we are able to feed kids in school, the healthier they stay, the better they learn, the better it is for families, because then they can take the little resources that they have and spend them just for when kids are home.
The law requires school districts to participate in a federal program known as the Community Eligibility Provision if the entire district or individual schools qualify. Under that program, if a quarter of students in a district or school are determined to be living in poverty, then the entire district or school can receive free or reduced cost meals without families needing to fill out paperwork to sign their students up. Districts can opt out if they prove participation would create a financial burden for them. Last year, 9 districts across the state did not offer free meals to all students, though just one reported it was because not enough of its students live in poverty to qualify for the federal program.
At this point, what we're concerned with is, are the schools and districts abiding by the law? And if they're not, then that's a problem.
The organization Holspire says before this rule went into effect a few years ago, about 40% of South Carolina students received free meals. Now that's up to about 80%, with nearly 1,000 schools participating.
That means that we are trying to address childhood hunger. And during the time of this, we currently have 1 in 6 children reporting being food insecure. And several years ago, when we started this process, we were closer to 1 in 4.
One factor used to determine if a district qualifies for free meals for all is how many of its students are eligible for the federal feeding program called SNAP. With some South Carolinians' future SNAP eligibility uncertain under the recently signed Big Beautiful Bill, the organization Appleseed Legal Justice Center hopes students will retain their access to free meals at school.
Hungry kids can't stay healthy. Hungry kids can't learn.